Trip guys, I tried to adjust the seat, and I just want to let you guys know that this ball right here is definitely tight. So as a result of that, I'm gonna have to torque on it, possibly take it off the bike. Remember to get it off here. It looks like it is a HW6. I'm gonna put the bike down in order to do this because actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this seat post out. Put the bike over here. First of all, like I was talking about, you want to make sure that you're going to put this in here. You may put your Allen key in there, and it may not go all the way down. And you may think it's all the way down, but it's just at the top. We want to make sure that that goes all the way down. And I'm not talking about hammer it, but make sure you triple check whether it's in there or not before you start turning on this thing to get this thing loose. And whoever's building these bikes, if you're out there, stop tightening this much. So make sure that I got it in there. Try to put this in between my knees. See if I can get a little extra torque on it. See, you probably can't tell, but I'm actually putting a lot of force on this. I don't like doing this because it typically what it means is I'm gonna end up stripping the bolt out. Surprisingly, I didn't do it on the last one. But make sure that you're straight up and down and that you're twisting properly before you put on it. Okay, there. Uh, I stripped it. Talking about guys, this is a problem. You have an awesome bike, good setup, and then they tighten these bolts down too much and end up making it to where users can't, bikers, whoever, can't do stuff, do their maintenance properly, and then they end up throwing the bike away because they ended up adjust the seat. Sorry, hot take. Just really have a problem with this. In there. Just giving it a little bit of, you know, torque and just hitting it with a little bit of torque and then just backing off. That's helpful too. But regardless, it should not be this difficult. Yep. Same setup. There are things you can do. You can probably try to spray some anti-seize in there or something like that. But this is kind of the situation where the anti-seize is helpful. Things get bound up, and you can't necessarily get them loosened off. And make sure that when you're doing this, you got it in a good position, you got good placement of your hands, you got good placement of the seats, good placement of the bar, because you got to make sure you put force on it, but also you don't strip it out. And I can tell you right now that I have stripped the top of this out. So now I got to make sure that I seat it down there correctly. Just hope. You'll hear it pop when it starts loosening off. Okay. We got it. So I end up having to put my foot here, one foot here, kind of brace it, and then just start loosening it off little by little. And I got it to the point where it would start coming out. But I'll tell you guys, you gotta be careful. Super frustrating if you buy a real nice bike and you can't ride it because your seat post can't be adjusted. That's how much torque I put on this thing. I can't even get this out. You see that? But this is what I was talking about in my other video. Where you can go, you need to go more nose up. Back this off more. See, super easy to adjust once that bolt's broken loose. That's okay. So once it's backed off a little bit, you got this little rocker, and you pick it up, and you make that adjustment. When you make that adjustment, it makes the seat go like this or like this, based on that rocker. Okay, and there's little grooves right here all along it. So what I'm going to do, I made that adjustment. I'm going to tighten it up. Yet again, like the other stuff, tighten it up, but don't over tighten it. Whoever's tightening these bolts, stop it. Stop it. If you're listening, Walmart, stop tightening this bolt too much. Terrible. Garbage. Anyway, that's the seat adjustment on the bike. Back this bolt off, adjust this up, or adjust based on this, and that goes up or down. You also have this right here, this little adjustment right here. What you would see here is I back this off and it's actually all the way towards the front. I'm not going to ride like that, but someone who is really, really tall may do that. Someone who's really, really short might move it all the way forward, right? Based on the geometry of the bike, it's closer to a medium, but because I was able to roll the handlebars forward and move the seat back a little bit further, I didn't move it all the way back, but I moved it like 3/4 back, so like it's probably right here. Once I did that, it made the bike a lot more comfortable to ride for me. And I'm like, again, I don't know if I said this in the first video, but I'm about 6 foot, 5'11" and a half. But yeah, anyway, that's how you adjust the seat. And that's how you get this incredibly difficult bolt loose so that you can make the seat go up or down. And unfortunately, they ship the bike in a nose down setting, which I find very uncomfortable. And I think a lot of other people would find that very interesting. I wish it was just flat. That would probably be the best for anybody that was just coming to ride the bike and try it out. But anyway, let's keep this video short, 10 minutes. Like the video if you found this helpful. Subscribe if you want to see more content related to the Hyper E-Ride Mid-Drive Mountain. Thanks.